little micro cars, little bubble cars, little odd-shaped cars. You give them to me and I'll take them. I love Messerschmitt. I love this 1956 Messerschmitt KR 200 cabin roller. We've had this in the family since I was a teenager. I remember the day that my dad brought it home on a giant flatbed trailer, of all things, because this really just appeared a small little red bug on top of a large trailer like that. It was great. All of our neighbors were like, Jesus, what has Steve brought home this time? Oh my gosh, it's something weird, per usual. I can't wait to tell you all about this car too, because the origins of it are kind of fun, kind of funky, and kind of fantastic. But first, let's go ahead and we'll take a nice little spin around it. I'll show you all its little odd design features that I love so much. And then I'll tell you the origins of the Messerschmitt car, huh? Let's do it. Just love it? This is nice set of just like beats my little heart dry. I love it, love it, love it. All right, now I am going to go ahead and tell you about the story of the Messerschmitt, and oh boy, I'm gonna try really hard to stay on track with this one and not let my little mind maze fly off the handle. Let's start right at the beginning, okay? Messerschmitt was an aeronautical manufacturing company, okay? They were shooting off planes for the war effort, World War II. Now, after World War II, they were like, oh snap, we've been sanctioned that we cannot build airplanes. Kind of made sense at the time. Shortly, those sanctions would be taken off. They could do whatever they want. But in the meantime, they had to stop their manufacturing company from going bankrupt, right? Well, what they did, create this fantastic little bubble car, micro car, I love it. What they did was create this Messerschmitt vehicle. This was the idea of a gentleman called Fritz Fend. Shout out to Fritz Fend, passed away a long time ago, but for some reason, that's a big name in my life because I love Messerschmitt this much. He had started off by making a like Flitzer 150, something like that. Don't quote me to the 150, okay? He made some kind of a tiny tricycle moto scooter thing already. He had already been designing stuff like this. He was an aeronautical engineer, pretty smart guy. So he said, hey, Messerschmitt, I already got this idea. Let's go ahead and make it happen. So they started producing. The first one was the KR 175. They worked out the kinks and the bugs. Basically, the KR 200, completely different, except in design. I mean, I'm talking like major and important performance improvements on the KR 200 than from the first Messerschmitt vehicle. Now, they also, fun fact, has nothing to do really with what we're talking about, but fun fact, Messerschmitt also, while making the Messerschmitt vehicle, they also made kit homes for Germans to purchase and then make on their own little plots of land. Pretty cool. Now, what powers this precious little car is a 191 Fitchel and Sox air-cooled 2-stroke single-cylinder engine that is capable of whopping out a whole 9.5 horsepower. Now, there really seems to be a trend of me being in love with very low horsepower cars, okay? The BMW Isetta, whether you have the 250 or the 300, you either have 12 or 13 horsepower. So evidently, it really doesn't take a lot of horsepower to make me happy. There's that. And I love them. I love the Isetta and the Messerschmitt. I have a video about the Isetta that I'm not sure if I posted yet, but I definitely had a damn good time making it and driving it. Trying to talk my dad into letting me drive this car, but it doesn't seem like we're gonna quite have the time. Anyways, I hope you have enjoyed hearing about this fantastic car because I really love it. And if you like these, I will have plenty more coming. So like, subscribe, whatever you feel like doing. Unless it's negative, then keep it to yourself. All right? All right. I will see y'all next time. Bye.